Okay, everyone. Happy Halloween. I'm Michael.
I'm Callie.
And, while maybe not a horror game, we were looking through our kind of creepier, darker games, and we decided on Alice Madness Returns. Or Return to Madness?
I don't know, one of the two.
One of the two. I could have looked at the game case, but no. This is a game we both really enjoy, though Callie is the one who's played most of it.
I tried to 100% it, but that's difficult.
That is difficult. That is really difficult to do. Especially since I think you were finding that there was like a broken...
Yeah, there was a part where I had collected something and it just didn't count.
Which kind of then means you can't 100% it.
Yep.
But yeah, this is a really neat game. Cool story, cool like visuals. And we thought it would just kind of fit the Halloween spirit a bit.
Spooky.
Spooky. We are recording at night, which is rather different for us.
It's a spooky.
My wonderland's shattered.
It is a spooky.
Dead to me.
Your preference doesn't signify.
But yeah, if no one has played this game, they should definitely give it a shot. It's really good, especially if you like the story of Alice and Wonderland and everything.
Things have
Which I mean,
There was a game before this, but
Last link in the chain. Forget it.
it's not bad.
it's not bad. It's definitely
You can definitely tell it did not stand the test of time.
no, it did not stand the test of time at all. But that doesn't mean it's a bad game. I mean, a lot of games you kind of have to take them for what they were when they came out.
Don't struggle, Alice. Let them work.
Yeah, this is a very dark take on Alice.
It's so good. I love dark and spooky.
Wonderland is destroyed.
I feel like Alice in Wonderland
Forget it.
is something that is really
Wake.
done dark a lot. I think people really like to take the childhood wonder that Alice in Wonderland is and like try and throw it on its head to be edgy.
There.
I think it's an easy tale to do it, and I don't know.
There's a steam
The-
hammer in my chest.
Story itself could
Don't
be
forget thinking
edgy.
is high.
Yeah,
My memories make me vomit.
this game definitely took it way,
Other things.
like, really
I
far.
want to forget. Who would choose to be
We
alone,
haven't
imprisoned
started
by
this game up in so
memories?
long we had to re-download the data.
Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
very well, Doctor.
But this will be going up on the morning of Halloween, so I hope everyone's gonna
Spooky.
enjoy their day. If you're gonna go out trick-or-treating, be safe and have
Your bar
fun.
was hung for
I'm
killing
not sure if
your
we're
ma
doing
and beat you.
anything.
Let's forget. shall we?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably playing Mario Odyssey.
Well, I mean, Mario Odyssey is a good game that just came out.
God, I forgot how shitty this game can like control.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
you got a real good handle on it years ago.
It's just like going back to the old like controllers and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, here's first person, by the way. Earn your keep, motherfuckers. But we're not gonna look around and shit. Sorry. Nope. I know there's lots of cool shit in here, but I only have like an hour.
yeah. This video.
I want to get to everything spooky.
Yeah. We
I
decided
have to
for our
keep hitting
Halloween
things.
video, instead of like spending the whole
Oh
month
Jesus.
doing
Oh, cat.
creepy videos and stuff, since we're kind of really full on our upload schedule as it is, we decided for Halloween day to just do something special, and we're thankful it came on a Tuesday, so I didn't have to double upload or something. But yeah, this does mean our Overwatch highlight is getting pushed to Thursday, but
That's fine. Nobody cares.
yeah, those get a couple. They get some views. I'm really glad for the people that do watch them. A lot of them are you.
Hi. I like to see what I've done.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
I always like going back and watching those and being like, oh, I remember that game, or I remember that when we were doing that.
Since it's Halloween, I feel like we should be talking about spooky things.
Spooky things.
Yes.
Okay. what's the scariest thing that ever happened to you?
Oh, Jesus. Starting off strong, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Can't start with, like, fucking, what did you do for Halloween last year? Or
okay.
nothing like that.
Well, I was there for it, but, I mean, hey, what did you do for Halloween last year?
I fucking gave out candy to 2 fucking kids, and that was it.
Yep, that we did.
Okay. Spookiest thing that ever happened to me?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, did you go in a back alley and had weird gnat things coming at you?
I hope not. Probably the scariest thing that I've ever had happen was, I had a dark shadow man standing in my hallway when I was a kid. So, like, I would have the lights off and you could see the outline of a man, and I just was like, okay, that's not cool. So I turned on the hall light and he would still be standing there for a little bit and then he would dissipate.
Yeah, I could see that being very creepy.
Yeah.
I also had shadow people when I was younger. I never had a sense of, like, fear from them. So it's probably a different kind of entity. I definitely, like, saw them a couple of times in my house when I was a kid. Specifically, like, I would see my shadow get up and move on its own and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I was never really scared of it. But it was a recurring thing that happened a couple of times, and I never really felt like I should tell my parents. So I never did. I kind of really kept it hidden for a long time, and I still don't think I've even told them about it. But, like, I've told you and some friends, and now I've told the entirety of the internet.
Yep.
But I did end up writing about it once for a story, just because it was something to kind of draw from.
Mm-hmm.
The actual scaredest I've ever been in my life was when I was getting chased by a big dog. That was pretty terrifying.
I've never really been scared of anything, like, in reality, like, anything physical.
Oh yeah, no, I'm more scared of, like, I run the stairs up. Like, I run up the stairs from the basement when I turn the lights off kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm afraid of, like, spiders and bugs.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, I'm like, I don't have many fears.
Right.
Yep, that's a city.
A lot of my fears are
Tite.
mostly just, God damn it. Let it go.
I'll never let it go.
Please.
Never.
It was so long ago now.
Never.
Like, I realize it's only been a couple of weeks in the uploads, but jeez.
That's terrifying.
That is. I'd be much more vocal if I was in her situation there.
God, this game's glitchy as fuck.
That's most likely just because of how it's going through the S-video capture rather than HDMI. Like, back when I was recording Rekka 7, I had so many issues.
Mm-hmm.
And that is unfortunately just a problem with trying to record from the PS3.
She seemed to have exploded.
As you do. I mean...
There's a lot of loading. Holy fuck.
Gotta love those old games, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They've kind of definitely kicked loading out of the games nowadays.
Yeah. So, what's your favorite Halloween, like, memory?
Favorite Halloween memory?
Yeah.
I mean, my dad would always drive me around the city to go to different, like...
Tite.
To go around to different houses that have, like, decorated really good.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a lot of memories of that. I think, though, my best memory would be the last time I really went out trick-or-treating with my best friend. We ended up going around the neighborhoods a couple of times, because, I mean, the houses, they see hundreds of kids, theoretically. So it was really easy to go visit them multiple times without even realizing it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you did, like, sneaky stuff, like switch your cases around and other things like that. But yeah, so we just kind of did a couple trips around different neighborhoods and just spent like a good night of that
A new world reigns in this wonderland, Alice.
together, and that was kind of my
Justice
best
all
memory.
around.
Just the last
In
time I went
this
out.
year, you be on your guard.
Aside from like being an adult now, like getting to hand out candy with you being on the other side of the door kind of thing.
I mean, with our house, it's motion sensitive. The
outside light.
yeah.
So like people walking up, it's gonna be super dark and the light's not gonna be on, so they're not gonna know.
Holy shit, bitch moves. Bitch stuck.
You're part frog, Alice, I swear. You jump so well.
You jump so well, you can literally jump up like 5 feet. You have a strong vertical, you should probably be in volleyball or something. And I don't think they would count that as cheating, probably.
That's us.
Yeah, that
We're
is
crying.
us. Again, the visual and symbolism in this game is great. And I like how it blurs the idea of what is, like, Wonderland. Is it just Alice's subconscious, or is it an actual place? And I feel like there is never going to be a definitive answer.
Amanita muscaria
You don't need an answer.
is merely a stinky toadstool. A spongy consistency, but poisonous.
You definitely don't, and that is definitely the point of it. It always bugged me when, like, with the recent live action movies, that they like try and hint that it's real, but then they kind of don't commit.
Yeah, like, make a commitment, damn it.
Make a commitment one way or the other.
A bathing costume.
Though the last one we had a lot of problems with.
We don't talk about it. I think my favorite Halloween memory
Shall I disappear?
is when I was a kid. I don't even remember what my costume was, but my dad had taken us over because we lived in a trailer park, and then in the middle of the trailer park by the entrance was like the management's office and a convenience store and a hair shop all in one building. So kind of like a mini little strip mall. But I remember him taking us over to the office where like the guy that owns the place works and pretty much lives, right? And he was giving out pop. Yeah. He was giving up cans of pop, and he gave me like 2 of them. And it was great.
Aww. Yeah, I remember on my block, like, there was something that I'd always get from specific houses. Like, our next door would always give out chips. The woman around the corner would always give out pop. And it was just kind of like, I'd be like to my mom, like, okay, I'm going to quickly go around this block so I can get my pop, and then I'll throw it in the
they closed
fridge.
the door on me.
Oh, that's rude.
Rude!
There wasn't even a door.
Well, now apparently there is. Anyway, you were saying?
But yeah, I just knew what I was going to get around the neighborhood, so I'd quickly, like, get the things that I needed to get back home.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom always did the thing where it's like, okay, time to go through the candy and pick out the things I like.
See, for you, it was pick out the things she liked. For me, it was an allergy thing.
Right.
So me and my brother are both allergic to peanuts. And my mom and dad would go help us go through the candy. And we would have to sort out first, okay, what can I eat? What can Josh eat? And then whatever we couldn't eat, my dad would take.
Mm-hmm.
And then my brother and I would form piles of what candy did we get, and then if I didn't like something, we would trade. So if I liked licorice, but he didn't want all his licorice, we would make a trade.
Right. Whereas I was an only child, I didn't really do a lot of trading.
No. The Jabberwocky.
Blade is
Yeah,
swift
the
and
Vorpal
keen
blade.
and always ready for service.
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really? That's a pity. One's certainly looking for you.
This game starts off really strong.
Yeah. It is a really good game. Definitely going back to it, though, I'm like, could use a little work on controls.
Yeah.
But that's just the system itself, I think.
I remember seeing the trailer and like really being excited for it. Because like, oh man, this looks so good. And looking at it now, I definitely think like Franbo might have taken some inspiration from the
Oh no,
art
it
style
definitely
here.
did. The Franbo definitely took some inspiration from this. From maybe not this exact thing, but definitely Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
It's very much...
Well, I feel like the cutscenes that have the cutouts look like Frambo kind of looks a bit like that. So I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely interesting to take Alice and make an action adventure kind of game, a hack and slashy out of
It's
it.
actually a lot of fun, and I just like how creepy it feels, and
I mean, you played it over and over and over, like you didn't really get bored of it.
no, I didn't.
Purpose is simple and immediate.
Mostly because there's like other outfits you can wear and stuff, and
Yeah.
that was like my favorite part. I was obsessed.
It must be strictly
Like, give me all the outfits.
Well, there was a long period there where we were just really into Alice. Like, we got that board game based off of the
Yeah.
comic book that neither of us have read, but it was a board game that looked fun.
Well, I didn't read any of that. Hopefully, I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Probably that. Looks
Yeah.
like you got it. It also looks like all of your like upgrades are still in.
We don't talk about it. Shh.
Nah, it's fine.
I was gonna say something, but then you keep changing the subject. Like,
I'm sorry.
like, focus, my man. Just fucking focus. Anyway, Halloween stuff, babe.
Halloween
Stop talking
stuff.
about fucking Alice in Wonderland and focus on Halloween stuff. It's fucking spooky times, you motherfucker.
Spooky times.
Fucking spooky.
It's you again.
So what was your favorite Halloween movie growing up?
Not this.
Not this?
Yes, well, you taught me
Growing
that.
up,
And I've lost my taste for mad
probably
women.
Halloween
Poor
Town.
Yeah, I think that's a fair
As a
one.
kid,
Yeah.
and then as I got older, I liked more mature stuff. Like Trick or Treat is
I heard of
one of my
Go
favorite.
fetch them
I
for
don't
me.
think it's scary.
Care for the pests.
It's got
Definitely
some
not scary.
horror elements to it. I really like that
They
one.
need spice, and you're just the
Yeah, I mean, I just watched that the other week for the first time, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the
season your own pig parts.
small stories and the little
That there's multiple small stories, but they're all interconnected.
yeah, and it's not told in the correct order.
Yeah.
It was really well done, and I can definitely see it being like a cult classic kind of thing down the line.
There's actually a lot of spooky movies I like Phantom of the Cineplex.
Yeah,
That was my one of my favorites.
Disney
growing
did
up.
a good job with their Halloween movies. Phantom of the Megaplex and Halloween Town were definitely real popular ones. I don't really know if they're Halloweeny, but they came out during Halloween, like the old Alvin and the Chipmunks meet
Oh no,
Frankenstein and
those are
Wolf-
totally Halloweeny.
Wolfman and everything.
Yeah, no, those are
Those were
great.
incredible. I can't remember exactly what it's called. Something like the Halloween tree.
Oh,
or the
the one
pumpkin
where
tree.
No, I didn't know which one you're talking about. Where it's like their friend is sick or something.
Yeah.
And they're like, and it's like this creepy guy, and they travel and shit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like they were all supposed to go out trick or treating, but their one friend didn't show up, and they're like searching for him, and they end up going on this adventure,
Yeah.
and they find out their friend is dying.
No,
and-
I'm pretty sure it's called the Halloween tree.
yeah, I remember reading up about the book being really different from the movie, but that movie we watched in school, and it genuinely like creeped me out because it was definitely really creepy, but I really liked it.
I also liked watching Scooby Doo.
Yeah,
During Halloween time, mostly like the zombie one and the.
that one also genuinely creeped me out as a kid.
I don't think you had a really backbone as a kid.
I didn't. I was really not confident. I was really weak, like weak-willed, and
Aww.
a lot of that came from like the bullying and stuff, but yeah, definitely creeped out a lot easier as a kid. A lot less so now, or at least parts of it I enjoy being creeped out. Like, I really like scary movies, even though like some of them make me not able to like
Sleep at night.
Like,
we saw it, and I like scary. I think I like the idea of being scared, but then like getting scared, it plays a lot on my fears because I do have I have supernatural fears.
yeah.
Like, I am afraid of fucking mannequins coming alive and killing my ass.
Like, I'm more scared of like something creepy crawling out of the shadows than I am of a person doing something.
yeah.
Because like at the end of the day, I'm like, it probably isn't likely, but I might be able to take them out before they take me out.
Oh, I know I could.
But like, if it's a supernatural thing, it's like, nah, I'm just fucked.
Nope.
I can't do nothing to that. I'm trying to think of other like Halloweenish movies I had watched as a kid. Not movies, actually. I just thought of this: the cartoon for Tales from the Crypt Keeper.
Yep, I watched that a lot.
Those were so good.
The other thing I used to watch is I used to watch every fucking Halloween. I had to watch A Nightmare Before Christmas. And then there was a one where, oh god, hold on. It's, oh god, what's its name? It's about this bunch of kids, and it's like Scary Godmother or whatever. Scary Mother?
No, yeah, Scary Godmother.
Yeah, you know that one?
Yeah,
I had to watch that every year.
that's fair.
That's a good movie.
I love those, like bad animated. Like definitely a low budget, but still had a lot of heart movies back then. Nowadays, they're just kind of low budget in all sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Scary Godmother was a huge phenomenon. Phenomena?
Bum, bum.
Yeah. Oh, the other show I was thinking of along with Tales of the Crypt Keeper was Creaky Stories. And that was definitely one that was a little more scary than Tales from the Crypt Keeper.
Oh, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh, Are You Afraid of the Dark was good. That one was actually pretty scary for children. A lot more so than Goosebumps was.
Yeah.
But then also I wasn't allowed to watch Goosebumps.
Your parents are really weird about what they let you watch and what they didn't let you watch.
But also, if I had
Am I
watched Goosebumps, I mean, we already knew I was like a scaredy cat growing up, so I think that's fair not to let me watch the thing that's going to scare me,
Where
probably.
the fuck am I supposed to go?
I think it's a bunch of the jumping up, and then this, like, falling down here is just the punishment.
No, there seems to be another hive.
Oh, there it is. So maybe my parents were right in not letting me watch Goosebumps. Even though now, like, it's laughable.
No, but you as a kid, probably not the best idea.
I mean, I didn't really read the books too much.
I didn't read the books. Do you remember there used to be a website, though, you could go to and you could answer multiple questions about the books?
I do not remember this.
Really?
No, I don't
Oh, yeah.
remember that at all.
Yeah.
Maybe if you become small, you can see a hint.
Not down here, I can't.
No, yeah, I didn't really do much.
Somebody's gonna yell at me later. They're gonna be like, it's right there! I'll be like, I don't fucking hear you right now. It's fucking Saturday. It's not even Tuesday yet. Shut up.
It's Sunday.
Is it Sunday?
It's Sunday. Oh, there's another one.
Where?
Up, like on the rock that you just were facing.
This rock?
No.
Okay, you
Up,
got this
left,
rock?
up, there. Keep an ear out for snouts, I guess.
How about you fuck off?
Definitely looks like you should have been able to go under that root.
Nope.
Invisible wall.
Invisible wall says, fuck you! Oh, is there something? Nope.
Maybe it's just saying a snout is that way.
Oh,
there's a snout.
oh, okay, I remember this now. Eat the snouty. There we go.
There we go.
Just looking for that fucking snout. My hands are all sweaty.
But yeah, nowadays I really like horror movies a lot more than I did as a kid. I mean, like, it's hard to find a good horror movie.
I liked It from 1990. We just watched that or whatever, whenever it was made.
Whenever that one was made.
I like that.
I liked the new It for different reasons.
I didn't get to really see it. I had my eyes closed for most of that fucking movie.
I definitely like
Mostly when I cried.
Yeah. I definitely like them for different reasons.
Oh, that's not healthy.
I mean, our first movie review was on Mama.
Oh god, I love Mama.
That was a really good one.
It was scary and I like had a hard time watching it, but it was so good.
Yeah, it was really good and it had a lot of neat little twists and turns.
Definitely the ending felt unsatisfactory now that I'm like thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, that's understandable. Like, we even felt that way back then.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like at the end it wasn't as scary, and that kind of becomes a problem in horror movies nowadays. Is eventually they show too much of the creature, so then you're not scared of it anymore.
Yeah, it's like the unknown.
Yeah, it's the
God.
unknown that's the big horror part. And then you have ones that are like found footage, which are kind of cheap.
I don't like the found footage ones.
Like, I think
Not a fan.
we watched that one recently in the theater with Mel. The one where he was like a part of a play.
Oh, that's not recent. You mean like last year?
Yeah, like last year.
That's not
Well,
recent.
that feels more recent than
That's
like Mama.
not. I'm thinking like 2 weeks from like yesterday.
Okay, so like last year we went to that movie, and I can't remember, The Gallows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one where they were putting on the They were putting on the play and it was about yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That was a fairly decent scary movie, but like just the fact that it was the found footage kind of really, I don't know, it's just hard to watch. Mm-hmm. Because it's just, there isn't a clear focus. And while it does provide an interesting take on like what kind of camera angles can you make and everything, it just doesn't feel well put together.
Am I going the right way?
I'd imagine so.
Oh yeah, here we go.
In the same way that like Paranormal Activity just doesn't, it's hard to watch.
I kind of hate Paranormal Activity. I like the parody one we had watched. Do you remember that? Where it was like almost like a porno, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that now.
It was
That was
so
hilarious.
funny. It was so funny.
That was really funny.
It was on Netflix. I can't remember what it's called, but it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like nowadays, I don't know if it's our town that doesn't feel like
Yeah, does
Halloween.
everyone else like? Does nobody do Halloween anymore? Circle was telling me, pretty sure it was Circle, that they now have like fucking drug deals instead.
Yeah, like, yeah, he was mentioning about the parking lot.
Yeah,
everyone goes
like
to
you
and
all
hands
just
out
meet up at the
candy.
fucking parking lot. What kind of fucking shit is that?
I feel like Halloween in our town went downhill once.
What happened? What am I doing?
Oh, now
Go
it's like
away.
you can equip weapons.
No, fuck off. I don't need you.
Halloween in our town kind of went downhill once the mall started handing out candy.
Yeah.
Because now everyone just goes to the mall.
Yeah.
Like, well, I mean, our block isn't a good example because the streetlights have been broken since the storm.
Yeah, we're not going to see anybody this year.
No, but like,
Can I please just keep moving on with my life?
I don't really see like carved pumpkins, and I don't see a lot of houses.
I see some houses, but not a lot.
No, it's not a lot. Like, it doesn't even feel like Halloween, and it's in like 2 days. Mm-hmm. Like, and that's kind of the big problem, is the Halloween spirit, I feel, is kind of gone.
Yeah.
And it definitely doesn't help that we don't have the Disney Channel that just throws the DComs at us.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if we had that, we'd probably feel the Halloween spirit a little bit more.
No, that's what Stranger Things is for.
That is what Stranger Things is for. Wee.
Bitch, always be sliding.
But I definitely would like. I'm excited for like having to be able to dress up our child and to take them out trick or treating and stuff.
I mean, that's even still a thing by the time we have our kid.
Yeah, I remember like last year or the year before, I was hearing on the radio that there's a small town somewhere that has a curfew of 7 o'clock.
New Brunswick.
New Brunswick does
Oh, no,
that
no,
too?
no. Okay, New Brunswick, listen to this, has a thing, I don't know if it's still a thing, where they have an age limit.
An age limit?
Age limit.
Oh my god.
So if you're over 16 and they find you out in costume trying to trick or treat, they will fine you over $200.
That is bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, what if, like, they never got to trick or treat as kids and now is their first time? Like, that's a big thing, was like, I would never turn away a teenager or anything. Heck, if an adult came, I wouldn't care.
I don't give a fuck.
Like, it's the spirit of Halloween. It's not just for kids. Like,
It's just supposed to be a fun time of camaraderie and being like, oh, this is a fun thing to do. It's not like...
it's
I
not
don't
like there's a rule book.
Where is this rule book that apparently, as a 16-year-old, I'm not allowed to trick or treat?
Yeah.
And I think I heard this on a talk show is the thing. And they were discussing it. And one of the girls is like, well, I don't know about you guys, but after you hit a certain age, you just don't do that anymore. And I'm like, fuck that. I was 18 and still going trick-or-treating with my friends.
Yeah, like, everyone outgrows it at their own pace.
Yeah.
Like, you can't tell someone, oh, you're too old to do this thing. It's
I'm
like,
too old.
you're too old. It's like, bitch, I'm 25 and I can do whatever I want. Like, if I want to go sit on Santa's lap at Christmas.
That would not, let's not.
Yeah, no. But it's just like, we have roughly 100 years to live. Like,
Let me fucking trick or treat.
let me do it. Like, let me do what I want. Like, it's not like I'm hurting anybody.
That's the thing I don't understand, is then fining them on top of it? Like, who the
Yeah.
fuck?
Like,
I don't understand. If you don't want to give them candy, then don't. If you're like, you know what, you're too old for this, and they came to your house, and you're just like, I don't want to really give you candy. Fucking don't.
Or it's
There is
like-
no obligation to give this person candy, just like how there should be no obligation for you to say to me that I really can't be trick-or-treating.
and if someone wants to say, oh, it's probably in response to something, like maybe a teenager had done something, you can't condemn everyone over a person's act.
Oh, someone's committed murder. Everyone must go to jail.
Yeah, like,
Everybody in the cell.
jeez. What a way to ruin things.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Especially for the kids, because they'll know that, and it's like, oh, now I have a time limit on when I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I outgrew trick-or-treating, it was mostly because, like, I just had better things I wanted to do.
Yep.
And then once you get to the point where you're like, man, I can actually kind of just buy candy. Like,
But the thing was that, like, for me, the last time I went trick-or-treating with my friends was kind of a, like, it's our last year of high school.
Yeah.
We're never gonna see each other again. We should go out and enjoy it.
yeah.
So we did. We went out, we trick-or-treated, I got candy, I sat in my room and I ate it.
The difference between bad and good.
It's not like it's an official holiday.
No.
Or anything, so, like, it's kind of weird that we have this tradition. And I know, like, Halloween has many origins on where it's come from and stuff, but, like, in this year of 2017, it's not like it's an official thing. Like, schools don't close, offices don't close. Like, it's just kind of weird that we have
You don't
this...
get paid time and a half.
No, it's kind of weird that we just have this tradition where all these people dress up in costumes and go and get candy.
Yeah.
Like, man, I kind of wish there was more
Well,
traditions like this.
Think of it this way. What if you're going out and you're just going to parties?
Make more graceful entrances.
Yeah, what if you're going to your friends?
Yeah.
And you're just like, you're out. Here's a $200 fine.
Like we saw yesterday, a bunch of people. Oh shit! I probably should have paid attention to that. No, that was fine. Oh, by the way, she's in a new outfit.
Yeah, she is.
We saw people going out partying at fucking I don't know, it's like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah. So it's like, what's the point? And then it's like, oh, if you're over 16, well, then where do you draw the line? Is it over 16? Like,
wait, and then I would have to carry fucking ID. We hadn't even talked about that.
yeah.
Is that you would have to carry out on your ID with you to prove you are who you say you are and what age you are. Like, what if you're like 14 but you look older?
Yeah. And then it's
And
like,
what about like if you look younger than you are?
and where's
Do
the
you
cutoff?
stop
It's
those?
like,
Yeah.
is it just 16 to 17-year-olds? Like, once you're an adult, it's different? Like, you can't say $200 fine to anyone out.
Also, like, why are you like giving a fine to like a fucking
Teenager.
yeah? What kind of messed up bullshit is this? I don't understand.
Nah, that's wrong and ruins the fun of it.
So, what kind of costumes would you wear when you were a kid?
Well, I was, of course, a pumpkin.
Jesus Christ, really?
Yep, I was a pumpkin when I was, like,
Did
really
your mother
young.
force this upon you?
I mean, it was before I even knew what Halloween really was. I also was Darth Vader one year.
Mm-hmm.
I was the Black Power Ranger, like the Ninja Power Ranger. Once I got a bit older, we didn't really do a bunch of different costumes. I kind of had one mask I used every year.
So you just kind of gave up hope.
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't really afford a lot after a while.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, Halloween costumes are expensive.
Yeah.
And, like, when Mom was going through chemo and everything, it was kind of hard to really get around to do it.
Right.
So I just kind of ended up doing the same mask every year. And then that guy was just like, I'm going to get her. I'm going to get her. When I had friends in high school, we had, like, a Halloween party, and I, like, did full zombie makeup with blood and stuff and wrecked a shirt and everything for it.
Right.
But, like, when I was a little kid, I remember doing things. Mom has a picture of me as a dinosaur.
Aw, that's
Yeah.
adorable.
So that was kind of my costumes.
I was like your typical, I was Ariel one year. I think my mom made me a clown
Oh, God.
when I was very, very young, before I could even remember. Yeah, I fucking hate you for that, Mother. I know you're not listening, but despising you for this. I was Ariel, I was Belle, and it was like not the like cute Belle that you can see now with a wig. It was like that plastic mask
Yeah. Oh,
that
my God.
like
Those
suffocated
were
you.
terrifying.
Yeah, it was one of those.
God, who thought that was a good idea?
Apparently the 90s, early 2000s. Thought, great idea. Where am I going now? Here. And then after that, I really don't remember having too many costumes. I was a wizard and a princess.
You're a wizard, Callie.
Thank you. Actually, I was a Victorian princess.
Ooh,
Like,
nice.
yeah, like my mom took me to that costume shop downtown. Like not downtown,
Right.
but by
Yeah, I know.
by the depot.
Yeah.
And we got an old Victorian gown and a crown, and that was me for Halloween one year.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I was also a vampire. And that was about it. After that, I just wore the vampire one like several years in a row.
Yeah. Did you guys ever, like, carve pumpkins?
We did when my dad was around because he was the one that carved them. But
Right.
then when my dad left, we kind of stopped doing that.
Yeah.
I think my mom tried the year after he left and it just wasn't the same. So we just kind of dropped that tradition.
We did until Dad got tired of having to, like...
Until your father got sick of shit.
Yeah, until he got tired of doing it, then he's like, nah, not anymore.
Mm-hmm. I lost a lot of health.
Because
Holy
it's
shit.
like, it's a lot of work, and then they get gross and mushy,
Yeah.
and
Well, and it's not easy carving a pumpkin.
it's not easy carving a pumpkin.
Now
Holy
they have,
cow.
like, have you seen what they now do for kids in pumpkin carving. It's no longer pumpkin carving.
Where you like stick
Yeah,
the
it's
things.
like fucking potato head.
That's definitely fair for younger kids.
Yeah.
I always like going out and seeing some pumpkins because there are some really good pumpkin
My
carvers
dad
around.
used to be pretty good at it. It's memories like that where I'm just like, it's hard because it's my childhood was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to go? I guess I have to go down there, huh?
Childhoods are good.
Yeah. Oh my god, please, please, I want to live.
It's okay, you can like infinitely jump.
No, I can't. I only
know.
get 3.
It feels like a lot.
It does feel like a lot because it does last a while, but it's only 3, I believe.
I remember seeing like one year on Twitter, Jordan had really good pumpkins she had made. And it's just like, I'm not a good enough carver to like get shading and stuff.
I wouldn't expect that much from you. I don't expect you to like whittle as well.
Well, that's a big thing with me where it's just like, I want to do things, but like...
You have really talented friends, and therefore you're not as talented.
Yeah, and then it's just kind of like, man, it's not going to turn out anything like how I want it to, so I'm just not going to bother.
Not going to even fucking try.
Why try? It's not going to look like how I picture it in my mind. That was kind of a lot of my thoughts on fine arts. Oh, jeez.
What other like Halloween traditions did your family have?
I mean, aside from my mom picking out all the stuff she wanted,
Yeah.
she literally took me trick-or-treating so she could get candy. Because she was... Well, she really loved hickory sticks. And I
She was an
hated
adult.
hickory
Why didn't she
sticks.
just buy them?
Because that's not as fun.
Did you? I hated hickory sticks too, so my dad used to eat them.
Yeah. Traditions, though. It was mostly just my dad would have to drive me around to the specific houses. Or like we'd always go to my grandma and grandpa's, and my grandpa would always give me money. But yeah, like my family wasn't huge on the Halloween stuff. We never dressed up the yard. I think one year we got those like leaf bags that were
Oh, that's
pumpkins.
the thing we used to do every year. Was my dad would get the plastic bags with the pumpkin faces on them, and we would fill them together because my dad didn't want to do that by himself, and that was a way to employ us to do things.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at this.
And I think like one year in school they had us make like decorations and stuff.
Oh, they would make us every year make like decorations.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of ended up with more traditions from school than from like home. I mean, when we talk about other holidays, there's definitely a lot more tradition.
My family, we would do the pumpkin bag thing, and then we would also carve pumpkins, and then my dad would take us around the trailer park and then up to my grandparents. Like every year we had to drive up to my grandma and grandpa's because they would have a goodie bag for us.
Aw.
Yeah. I mean, my grandparents still do that. Like, you've gotten a goodie bag from them.
Yeah, that's true. Grandparents are good like that.
Yeah.
I feel like
Even
you're definitely
mine.
getting your stride back in this game.
Not as much.
But yeah, it's kind of sad. I kind of wish I had more Halloween traditions I could talk about. But there just really isn't any.
That's okay.
Like for me, it was mostly just the Halloween stuff on TV and stuff I really liked. And my mom and I would always watch like Halloween Town and Halloween Town 2 and everything.
Coke
But, like,
break.
I don't think I've ever seen my parents dress up for Halloween.
No, like my parents wouldn't dress up.
And you always see, like, in the movies and stuff where, like, the whole family dresses up, and it's
Yeah,
like,
I think that's
haven't seen that
bullshit.
once.
It's bullshit, my friend.
Never seen that. I've never gone out trick-or-treating and seen adults dressed up.
Would you dress up if we had kids?
Yeah, I would do a family kind of group thing.
I don't know, maybe when they're younger, but like, I don't think I would want to do that all the time.
The only adults I ever saw dressed up were the teachers at school.
Yeah, that's because they have to. They're like obligated.
Yeah. And then I remember when I worked at the newspaper, like each department had like a contest. Mm-hmm. At my department, we had just enough people to do Clue.
Aww.
So everyone was dressed up, and then I wasn't gonna be there for the photo, so because I was still in school,
Right.
and I did the photos in the morning. So when I went for the afternoon, I was gonna be the dead body, which was easy enough to dress up as, and then for the photo they had actually put an outline out of tape on the ground.
Aww.
And then that stayed there for months. No one pulled the tape off.
Client comes in. What happened here?
What happened here? Oh, we just killed the last client. They annoyed us. They asked to make their logo bigger without moving anything else around. But yeah, so that's kind of the last bit of Halloween-y stuff. And I mean, at work now, I don't do anything.
I mean, you're not going to be at work, so...
No, I got the week off.
We have this week off, so... We're going to watch Stranger Things, and then... I don't know, maybe we'll go out and get some candy, but...
I doubt anyone's going to come trick-or-treating. If any child comes
if anyone
up to our
comes
door...
up to our fucking door in this darkness, I fucking applaud them. They will get candy.
I was going to say bad parenting, because, like, that's dangerous. But I remember, like, my mom would always keep a tally of how many kids came by. And over the years, you could definitely tell as the children in the neighborhood grew up and left or stopped trick-or-treating, because they would just be decreasing every year.
Whereas I lived in a trailer park, we didn't get a lot to begin with. Mostly the local kids, and that was it, because nobody was going to come into the trailer park.
I remember one year we went to a haunted house.
Oh god, our school used to do that. Like my
really?
elementary school, they would turn... The gym had like this kind of large storage area. So, and it spanned from the length of the gym.
Right.
So they would make a haunted house out of it.
Nice, that's really cool.
Yeah.
No, I can't remember where it was, but we went to like a haunted house and stuff, and
A conflagration
that was pretty
waiting
cool.
to happen.
And I haven't really done a haunted house since. And I know there's one near here, a haunted maze. And
Yep.
I'm kind of curious on what that means.
I would think it'd be kind of like a corn maze.
Yeah, but then it's like it's got scary stuff in it.
I would hope not. I would punch that person in the face.
Like that's
I'd be
especially
arrested.
if it's a maze. That's a bit worse than like a haunted house where you only have one
Where you're
direction.
lost. Like, can you imagine going through the maze and you're so fucking lost that you hit the same scary person twice
Or more times.
or more than that?
And they're just like, "Are you okay?" And it's
Eventually, they have to help you out.
like, yeah. So you're like being helped out by like this serial killer looking person.
Yeah, they start recognizing you. They're like, "Here, go left."
I just read a story of a person who was a scare at a haunted house, and their thing was they had a window that they would. Like,
I was supposed to enter
scream through.
hysteria, but I didn't. Oh well.
They were like a scare that had a window that would like bang closed and everything.
Yeah.
And they had this one person they could see through the peephole, and he was dressed up in like all white and everything. He was in his 20s or whatever, and they said that usually like 20-year-old guys in like groups are kind of hard to scare, but so they banged their window, and the guy like jumped and like leaned back and looked like they were about to punch them through the window, but instead then like put their arm behind their head and like leaned up on the wall with their leg on the windowsill and was like, "So you come here often?" Just like went from
Fucking saved it.
saved it, went straight from terrified to just straight up smooth. And I'm like, that is incredible.
That's not how you would do it.
I would
No.
be leaving you in a decrepit condition, but not in pieces.
Oh, it's you.
What's happened here? You've lost your hat, and some parts are missing.
So yeah, so this is the kind of thing where the previous game you would know more,
Yeah.
but it's not really necessary for this.
No, I don't know.
When did
Sorry,
you ever know your
sleepy.
place?
It's late.
Or how to
It is
Spooky.
late.
Now, what's going on?
Next year, I definitely think we'll do a little more for the Halloween month.
Papa was exceedingly fond of trains. I
But yeah,
like them much.
and there's the one bar here that always does the haunted house that I've never gone to.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Everyone says it's always really scary and like,
No, I ain't going in there.
yeah, no.
I get the idea.
I don't think I could because my first instinct is to punch the person in the face.
That's a
And
bad
I would.
instinct.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bad instinct for that.
Yeah.
That's a
So-
good instinct.
So I feel like eventually I would get arrested. Eventually they'd be like, "You're not allowed in here no more."
Yeah, I have heard a lot of tales that like a lot of the haunted house workers like kind of get hit a lot more than they'd like.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna sign up to scare people, though, you're kind of signing up to fucking deal
Yeah,
with.
you know it's gonna happen.
You
It's
have
just-
to understand, people, when they get scared, they bolt.
Ultimately, though, I feel like if it was my instinct to punch someone when I get scared, I
But
wouldn't
some
go.
people don't know until they actually go and do it.
Yeah. You don't know until it happens, and then you feel really bad afterwards. Whereas
I wouldn't.
It's the fight or flight instinct. My dad's is flight.
Yeah, oh my
As he
god.
pushes my mom down, and we have years of her in pain because of it.
Mm-hmm.
Though that got fixed last year.
Yes, it did.
It only took a decade.
Fuck, I'm tired. That's an umbrella.
Umbrella. It's a new weapon.
Yeah, I think it's more of a defensive thing.
Yeah, I think that's her shield. It's like in the Kingsman. Holy cow. Action games where some enemies are puzzles.
Okay, shush. So what do you want to do next year?
I don't know, like maybe do prepare ahead of time to have like a bunch of videos.
Mm-hmm.
Like this kind of snuck up on us.
No, it didn't.
No, I mean,
I think it's just harder because we have Mario Party.
yeah, like I think this time around we just have two ongoing Let's Plays, plus other videos we put up weekly and everything, and it's just
Just don't have the time.
Don't have the time. A lot's happened this past month.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a lot of plans for the future that we're kind of working on.
Did I miss? Oh, no.
And, like, I definitely know we have more things planned later. So I think Halloween is just kind of a thing that maybe that next year we'll probably put a little more focus into.
Mm-hmm. Plus, we've been planning out some other events for later this year.
Yeah.
A good worker is a live worker, free to live and work.
And I mean, October for Canada is a little more because we also have Thanksgiving.
I mean, I thought we were going to talk about the fucking snow.
Oh yeah, the snow as well.
I mean, Halloween is on Tuesday. Snowing is supposed to happen on Wednesday.
Yeah, November 1st. And we've already had snow once this year. And like, that was a big thing growing up where it's like you need to have your...
You had to have your costume underneath your winter jacket.
Or figure out how to have a snowsuit underneath your costume. And
I remember one year when I was Ariel, I had to wear my snowsuit and it completely covered my whole costume. So there was just no point. I just came up to them in a fucking snowsuit.
yeah.
Because it's not like it's just a little snowfall. It was like I was treading through snow. It was up to my knees as a kid, and I was pretty tall for a kid.
Yeah, it's bad here. Like, we never get snow as bad as up north, like Calgary, Edmonton.
Mm-hmm.
But we do get it pretty hard.
Hard.
Well, that was unfair. Yeah, I do really like this game. I kind of forgot how much I liked it. So yeah, I was thinking next year just like doing a little more horror games. Like,
Oh,
we've
you
got a
mean maybe
couple.
like a month of scary?
Yeah, like a month of scary
Month
stuff.
of spooks.
Depending on what LPs we've got. Maybe try and make, like, if it's getting close to October, maybe I won't start another Let's Play kind of thing.
That's creepy.
So like we could do like Resident Evil or Dead by Daylight or Left 4 Dead or...
If you say Dead by Daylight to me one more effing time, because when we were discussing doing this, you were like, Dead by Daylight. And I'm like, no, I can't do Dead by Daylight. I can't get it to work. It's broken right now. Shut up.
Well, I'm hoping by next year.
Okay, but like, stop bringing it up.
Okay. And I'm hoping
Anyway,
like...
where am I supposed to go? There's like... Huh.
And like, I know there's a bunch of... I remember last year our plan was to stream a bunch of horror games.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first time I'd had drinks.
Oh god, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and then we couldn't get it to work, so we did Sonic Adventure 2.
Sonic boom, Sonic boom, Sonic boom.
And like, one of them was gonna be that like cat game you got,
Cat game.
where it was like this old woman
Oh,
and she had
fuck.
cats, and it was kind of a joke that it got labeled psychological horror.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you don't remember this?
Oh, what? No, what cat game?
I can't remember what it was called.
I don't know what you're even talking about right now. I feel like I don't even know you. Cat game. An old lady.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go through your Steam library.
Cats and old ladies. I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. Okay, I'm really confused. Is this how we end it?
I think this is where we end it.
Oh, fuck. No. I found it. Down here. Maybe. Do I have to hit something? Is this just my life now? Oh, yeah, okay. No, I know what I'm doing. Fuck off.
Well, we're getting close to the hour.
Nope. Excuse me.
And by close, I mean we just hit it.
Well, okay.
Did you want to keep going?
No. That's a long time for people to watch me fucking play Alice in Wonderland. Should we at least, like, go back and show off her other outfits?
Yeah, let's show off the outfits.
Main menu.
Because the outfits are really cool.
Extra content, I think? No. Equip. Yeah, okay.
So you got the story mode, which changes.
Classic, so that's just this one.
Yeah. The steam dress. Siren.
This one's my favorite.
Yeah.
This one's pretty cute.
That one's a good one. The royal suit's pretty cool.
This one's kind of like a doll.
That's
Is that
it.
it? Really? That's all I got? Didn't
Yeah.
I unlock more because I bought them?
I think so. Maybe there are ones you can equip in the game.
No. Oh well.
Oh well.
We're done here. Happy Halloween, guys.
Happy Halloween.
We didn't even say that at the beginning.
Yeah, we did.
We did?
Yep.
Well, fuck it. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.